Y'all. The Book of Consequences. Translucent Freak. Part 4. Damn Diddy.
Ambitious Ace.
Yeah, man. Where do we get started? Let's start
with the
with
beginning.
China, a.k.a. Jennifer's Dream.
Yeah.
Where Jefferson just lets Khalil just walk right into the house.
You knew it was a dream
And
from
then-
that point. Yo,
I was just like, Issa?
Jennifer had them hands.
Yeah, she really did. She put paws on him.
Yes.
She put paws on.
I ain't gonna
Khalil.
lie. And for a minute, it threw me off because I was like, oh, man, she going with Issa. But I'm like, yo, she's not in school, so this is not happening right now. And then when he let Khalil in, I'm like, yeah, this for sure is not real.
Yeah, it's just hilarious. Like when you watch it, how he just opened the door and just lets Khalil walk in.
Yeah.
And then Khalil's like,
Yeah.
I was just like,
nah.
man. Jefferson ain't. I mean, he be slipping, but he ain't slipping that hard.
Yeah, but that was a dope intro. I like how, it led into the conversations with, is her name Parina?
Maxine Shaw. yeah, Parina.
Parina, yeah. I thought that was pretty dope. I love the whole dynamic that going. I wish we could have seen more of her that episode because I felt like that was the only time we got to see her. But, yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool scene.
Yeah, I liked it as well. She almost had it in the box, and then she started having an orgasm and thinking about Khalil, so she couldn't get it in the box.
Yeah, man, Khalil is the big one in the just block. He's just in the way. It's just like, yo, he ain't worth it, yo. Come on now. He over here trying to be painkiller and everything. I'm saying.
Yeah, man, that was dope. But just like I said, Tobias got himself arrested.
Yeah, you're right.
To clear, I didn't know it was to clear his name though. I thought maybe he was trying to get in and kill somebody. A little bit more elaborate. But nah, it was pretty simple.
That made me think. Like, was that the only thing he was wanted for? Was
I'm
the death?
so, yeah.
Because I was trying to think, like, man, he did a lot of stuff last season, and this is the only thing they really had credible against him was the death of his father.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay.
And then, I mean, I know I'm skipping ahead.
Yeah.
But how did you feel when Laurie came and just suspended them two kids and just tried to punk Jefferson?
That was a strong scene to me because, how Jefferson handled that was commendable and the way you should handle things like that. And I feel like, even though the boys probably still would have been pissed off at each other, they squashed it for that moment. But Laurie coming in the way he did, he escalated the whole situation and made them
zero tolerance.
Zero tolerance and had them fighting again. So it's like, Jefferson diffused the situation and handled it. And after the situation was diffused, you come in and escalate it. It don't make sense.
Nah.
So I was really mad at that, man. I feel for Jefferson. Like, he's a real teacher. Like, for real. I feel like, the scenes like that on the show are really strong.
Yeah, I don't feel like the show, they are doing a great job of, like, kind of touching on topics that are really going on in the world.
Right.
Like, I like how Jefferson said, like, if you give him a chance, like, he could turn into the person that you want him to become. And if you dismiss him and suspend him, he could become the person that you'll be scared of.
Right.
And I was just like, yo, that's really true. Because if you're dismissive to the kids, it's just like,
not doing
the
them
hate
no
you
better.
Give us fucks little infants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the hate you get little infants fucks everyone.
Yeah.
And that was a direct like conflict of that, because him giving them kind of hate in a sense by saying being very dismissive, zero tolerance. I wasn't really feeling Mike Larry. I'm not feeling Mike Larry. I hope Jefferson shocks him, smacks him, body slams him, leg drops him.
I feel like something's gonna come around.
Electric leg drop.
No, something's gonna come around to where I don't know how this gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be the principal again, but I feel like something's gonna come where like the students are gonna have to say something, chip in on what they like about the principal. That's what I'm ready to see, because we seen so much interaction with the students last season. I think this will be a way to bring them up to the forefront this season, is how they don't like how the school's changing and everything like that. So it'll be interesting to see how they get on that topic.
How did you feel about Anissa and her dad's argument?
I felt like it was, one of those arguments where it's the typical black family, well, you in my house, you got to be on my rules, Yeah. So I kind of
but that was the first time we seen Jefferson like really be on some like, it's my rule.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't really done that.
Yeah.
He's been kind of like diplomatic, but this time he wasn't trying to hear it.
Yeah, and I get, Anissa's trying to do what she's trying to do, but at the same time, I feel like she should know by now her father's just looking out for her best interest. But I do agree with, you know, what his wife was saying, what Jen was saying, how they've been ignoring Anissa and been paying so much attention to Jen. So I feel like that was really relevant because they really haven't been paying attention. You know, she kind of rushed into the superhero thing, and then all of a sudden Jennifer's got manifesting her power. So the focus kind of shifted away. So Anissa has had the time to actually just, you know, do what she want to do.
Well, for all the attention they're paying to Jennifer, I still feel like they're dropping the ball on it because it's like she's going through something deeper, and due to the fact that they just dropped the bomb on her, that she's not allowed to go to school anymore. They're going to homeschool her, and Anissa had to move out. Yeah. Like, that was too much. That's what led to the scene at the end where we have
But was that enough Khalil to go back with Khalil, though?
She's at...
Why can't you be like Anissa and go see Uncle Gamby, man?
She's at rock bottom. Her and Gamby, I don't think her and Gamby have that type of relationship.
Okay.
But Jennifer... Like, she's at rock bottom. She has nothing and nowhere to go in a sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it kind of sucked. That's why I didn't really feel bad when I seen her and then Khalil came in and sat down next to her, because I was just like, I could see where she's at. But the only thing I didn't like was how they showed him sitting with her, and then
all of a sudden he's in the scene with Tobias. Yeah, I'll peep that too. They tried to make him all in the darkness so you couldn't see him, but he was there. Yeah. But yeah, the only thing I'm like is, you know, is she going to tell him about her powers? Because it's like she gets emotional when she's around him. Yeah. So it's going to be revealed if she can't control it. And then, you know, if he finds out about her powers.
But this is her lifelong friend. She loves him. So, I mean, that's where it's at. Yeah. So it's not like it's just a simple, you know.
I don't know. I mean, I get that this is probably a character moment. You know, this is something that she's going to be dealing with. But, you know, I wonder if she had that talk with Purina about who is this Khalil? Like, did she really talk to her about it or not? So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious about that, too. How did you feel about Henderson and Jefferson's interaction that they had in the police station?
I feel like...
Because I know him and Crondon's interactions were hilarious.
Yeah, they were.
Hey, y'all need to get off that meat and stay out of the sun.
That vegan life.
Yeah, that vegan life and water.
But I feel like he's warming up to the idea of, you know, him being Black Lightning, even though, you know, everything. But at the same time, even with the revelation, he was like, you know, I saw my father get killed. Even he was like, yo, I just found out you Black Lightning, and now I just found out that, you know, you witnessed your father getting killed.
Hey, what else?
So what else are you hiding from me? So I can understand. I feel like it's a real natural grievance. It's not nothing that he's just really, you know, mad about, you know, about something petty. It's something real. But at the same time, I like how the show's developing that, like, relationship. It's not just like, oh, I don't like you because you didn't tell me you were Black Lightning. But, you know, it's something realistic that I feel like it's showing the actual progression of how they're working through this. And I feel like, you know, a couple episodes more and they'll be back to being, you know, friendly and everything like that.
What do you think is going to happen with Dr. Jace and Lynn? Because she basically was saying, like, wait until I find out your family's metas, because we're going to experiment on them.
She looks at people as test subjects, as numbers, as just tests. And it's just, that's scary. Especially when she activated the boy's powers and he froze himself.
No, she didn't activate
it. Or what was it? She knew it was going to happen. Yeah. And it was just like, just how cold she was in that sense. And you can just see the just shock in Lynn's face when she was telling her, like, yeah, this can be passed down, hereditary. And she was just so interested, like, you know, she just wanted to dissect something. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, yo, this is not good. She can't let her nowhere near anybody else, not even one of the kids.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I don't know what's going to come from that, but it's just really interesting. Like you said, they're making sure you understand that she wants to experiment. Right. Like, you know, because Lynn was destroyed that the kid died, and she's just like, he was going to die anyway. Right. You know, but now we have more test subjects. Yeah. Now we can dissect them and figure out more.
I think Bill Duke go like that, too. He go see that she wants to, you know, get the job done, get results, while Lynn is trying to care about everything, so that's not looking good.
Talk about my low-lighted episode, man.
All right.
Miss Fati dying like that. We ain't even get to say goodbye, man. Nah. And why the hell did she try to kill Gamby? I'm confused.
I was upset with that because I'm like, yo, you go to his house on your deathbed, literally, And then you was like, oh, you trying to do something to me. And then you try to kill him. It's just like, so why did you even come in the first place?
Exactly.
So I didn't really get the sense of that. But, you know, I guess her dying wish, will help Gambi out in the long run. But
probably help Pierce out too.
Yeah, so we'll see. But, I mean, she took a harpoon and lasted that long. But, okay.
So what do you think Tobias is about to do now that he's back headed to 100?
I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, he's cleared his name. What's next?
Do you think they're going to be successful trying to kill Anissa?
Nah. They go find her. They go track her down, and then, you know, something's going to happen to that point. But I don't know. We'll see. I know it's going to get dangerous, but we'll see.
Well, I just want to say I enjoyed this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, Crondon is killing it.
He's killing it.
Like, he is killing this role. He is really looking scary.
Yeah.
Like, and he has so many. Every episode, I feel like every episode he has a quotable.
He does.
Something that you could write down, put on a shirt,
yeah,
stick it on your wall, and just live by it. Because he be saying some shit that I just be like, yo, this dude is on fire, man.
Yeah. Crondon is crazy. But I really like Jennifer's performance as well, though. I feel like she's bringing a lot of life to her character. I want to see more. I'm still not happy with the decision. I'm going to see Khalil. But I'm liking the idea of her, you know, manifesting and controlling her abilities and everything like that. And I'm really interested to see how that's going to go. I really am.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see how this assassination attempt on Nafisa's character is going to go with Anissa. And I still want to point out that Cress and Nafisa have really good chemistry on camera.
They really do.
Like, it started in season 1. Ever since the show started, they really come off like mother and daughter, father and daughter, having issues, beefing.
Right.
They do a really good job of that.
Yeah.
And Cress Williams does a really good job of the side-eye smile.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man. Is there anything else we need to talk about on this episode?
I feel like we covered most of everything.
I feel like we did.
Yeah.
Nobody other than that. Yeah, nothing else happened.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, man. How did y'all feel about this episode? What are y'all looking forward to?
Yeah.
And then, are we on point with everything we're saying so far? Because according to some of you guys,
we're taking it too seriously.
Yeah, we're taking it too serious. We're being a little too tough on the show.
I feel like the pacing is back because the last 2 episodes was just kind of like, you know. Yeah.
And that was the last part of the Book of Consequences, right?
I believe so.
Another book.
Yeah, and we got to wait a week too.
What do you mean we got to wait a week?
Oh, it's not coming back to November 13th. It's off for a week.
What?
You know how the CW does.
I hate the CW.
So we got to wait a week to the next episode, or 2 weeks. So, yeah.
They ain't doing that with All American, is they?
Probably. Because you know what they do is they skip a week, then they come back, and then Thanksgiving's going to roll around, and they're going to skip another week. It's the CW formula. This is how they stretch it out through the year. We wanted more Black Lightning. We got it.
None of those drastic, consequences that come along with it. No, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Let us know.
All right.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.